Of the SouthEast caucus, they are here. We came here just to make a brief statement after the vote that was taken on the floor with regard to our motion to immortalize Professor Nwosu. We had three prayers. The first prayer, which was for them, for the Senate to recommend to the executive that given the fact that Professor Prof.Nwosu was the person who actually laid the foundation of the present INEC headquarters and commenced the building before that particular NEC was dissolved by the military in 1993. We felt that we should recommend that the executive names that INEC building after him. This is also in consonance with what Professor Jega, a former INEC chairman, said on Tuesday at the colloquium for Professor Nwosu. Professor Jega said that he was surprised that up till this moment, Nwosu has not been recognized or honored by the government of Nigeria, who today are benefiting from his plans and legacies in producing in 1993 the freest and fairest election. Don't forget that it was the outcome of the annulment of that election that led to the disturbances everywhere in Nigeria, that also led to the exit of the military in 1999, 6 years later. We had two. We also had another that even if they don't do that they should also honor Professor Nwosu by giving him a national honor. Posthumous. That's, of course, a posthumous honor. That was also rejected on the floor. Of course, the third one, which was for him to be honored by the Senate by giving him a 1-minute silence, was done. But we are not deterred. The reason is simple. It may be delayed, but it will not be denied. Professor Nwosu was the person who laid the foundations that we are all enjoying today. And so, as far as we are concerned, we think that even if this government does not honor Professor Nwosu, a government in future will honor him. After all, some other governments refused to recognize Abiola, but later a government recognized Abiola. Some other government didn't recognize June 12, but later a government recognized June 12 as our Democracy Day. So we believe that in the future, a government of this country will make sure that they recognize those who have actually sacrificed and used their everything to make Nigeria a better place. We want to thank, as we say, for those who continue to stand on June 12th, and those who sat on June 12th, and those who did everything on June 12th, including the government of today. If there was no election, there would have been any June 12th. Don't forget that there was a court order that was done by Justice Ikpeme to stop the election, and he defied that court order and pushed back and made sure that an election held. If that election was not conducted, you won't be talking about results, and there will be no June 12th. So as far as we are concerned, Professor Nwosu deserves this honor.
Thanks, our hero.
Thank you, and God bless you.
Question.
In the heart of the city where stories unfold, Judging Media TV shining bright and bold, bringing news from the corners of the